Hey, love bugs, it's Roslynn. You one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome into my returning subs, my grown, extended, beautiful family. As always, thank you so much for the love and support y'all are constantly giving me. It's truly appreciated. And with all that being said, much love to all. Namaste. Love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell at the bottom so you know when your girl about to upload her next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of my video, or you're up telling me about your empathic gift. And if you feel like the videos just gave you a good vibration of uplift, or that you would love to want to share it with your loved one, family, or friend, or even a fellow empath that may be going through some hard times and needing spiritual guidance, or just needing confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give your girl a thumbs up, like, and also share the social media favorites wherever you see fit. As always, thank you so much for the love and support. As always, appreciate it, and I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And this video is called Twin Flame 101. The person you're becoming is going to have the old you shook. And it is so true. A lot of different things that's taking place right now is guiding you to go within. Seeing everything else from a higher perspective. A lot of things that come at you, it can be very overwhelming, especially if you're already dealing with so many different things that's going on in your life. But it's allowing you to see it, like self-assess. That's where a lot of things is taking place right now. Focus from within, going within, allowing yourself to see everything from a broader perspective. Even the most negative situations always projecting some kind of positive insight that you can really see. But a lot of times it's just depending on where your vibration is at. A lot of times we can go through different things and try to ask, why am I going through so much? Why, even though I placed out positivity towards others as well as myself, being very selective about the words that I use to define, is it being a narrative, or am I just seeing things from a positive standpoint of ultimate transformation? And these are the things that we're all being led to, because a lot of things that you can go through, you have to be able to see it's not happening to you, but it's happening for a better, happening better for you. And those are the things that are really helping you grow in different ways. If you've been on this vibration for a while, it can be very, it can be very taxing. It can be very draining, and just have your emotions as well as your thoughts all over the place. But it's at that point where you have to just allow yourself to say, peace, be still. What is my situation trying to show me? What is it? The fact is, I need to go within and learn within my piece of myself. You are a lot stronger than we constantly give ourselves credit for. But just looking at all the things that you have faced and you're still here. A lot of times you try to feel like, I pray for certain things in my life. I try to make sure I go overboard with trying to push out positivity towards even my enemies, as well as, towards myself and the universe, and whoever is leading it, that universe is guided towards my way. You have to understand, the more you can pray about a situation and pray over certain people that are, being very heavy towards you, you have to understand it's working. It is working, but it's just not working in the ways you think it is. Because a lot of times, especially if you're going through a toxic situation, where it could be with family, husband, wife, anybody that you have connected with, that you are seeing in somewhat of a relationship, has taught you a lot about them, a lot about the situations you're guiding yourself towards, or the choices you have made, or even the things that you have to learn about in yourself. And it's not, they always try to guide you to try to see everything from a positive standpoint on what is that lesson that is giving you that growth. And when you're allowing yourself to really see the changes that are taking place, because even a lot of times you're in a situation, you're like, well, I'm so tired of this situation, I'm tired of being in this situation, it's just not changing. But it actually is. But it's all about how you choose to look at every situation that you are facing. And you have to really be able to be selective about how you see things in your situation, especially, if you have prayed for a certain person that's in your life. And it just seems like, the more I pray for that situation, the more I pray for myself to have that strength, it just keeps going, it keeps resisting. But you have to understand, not everybody has that same strength as you. A lot of times you have to understand, you have to pray for those people, and you have to keep praying for your life, your life vibe as well as it's changing, and pray until your situation changes. And even when it changes, you still keep praying for, all the abundance you have gotten in your life. And abundance is always not financially, but it's just in that vibration. Even when you're a person that may be financially broke in a standstill, when you allow yourself to say, this is not going to always be a part of my vibration, this is always not going to always be a part of my life, these are the situations that's setting me up to go in a different direction. You have to appreciate all the good times and the hard times and seeing it as one. And for you doing that, you'll see all the changes that's taking place in your life. You may have kept your life focused on certain things that you have done, the wrong choices you have made, or even the people that you decided that to be in your life that really didn't place any good things in your life. But actually, even the enemy places blessings in your life, because it's showing you where your vibration has changed. When you have placed that love within yourself, if you're allowing yourself to just see things without responding or even reacting to it, you'll see a lot of different things that's taken on in place in your life. If something negative impacts you, just if you can, allow yourself to stop, breathe for a minute, and just project something positive out of it. And then you're allowing yourself to be affected of the things that's taking place that you can't change, or it's just out of your control. And when you see that better part of you, and I constantly keep telling people as well as myself, you are in that prayer that you have prayed about months ago, years ago. You moving in your strength, you moving in your power. And a lot of times you have to understand, things won't keep riding against you when better is coming towards you. And those are the things, it doesn't matter what it is, what you have worked hard for, what you're trying to get, or what you planned. It's just the fact is you're becoming a person of better. And when you're becoming a person of better, you attract everything that is deserving into your life. And those are the things you're going to be able to look back and say, you know what, I appreciate the burdens that I constantly, have embraced. I allowed myself to even not get upset at the things that I wanted that is end up being blocked, because it's guiding you towards something of better. A lot of time people, if you have been with me for a while and you watched a lot of my videos, a lot of times you have to understand, when we place stuff in our lives, we don't realize how mediocre it is. It could be one of those type of blessings that can, as soon as it come in, it'll be that one that comes out. And a lot of times you have to understand, God's going to block what you thought you needed to guide you towards what's more deserving of you. He wants something that is going to stay in constant rotation, that you're not going to be taking the things that he has given into your life and take it for granted. Just say, okay, I'm right here and it's very comfortable, I'm just going to be that way. No, that's not what you're going to do. You're going to keep adding towards that blessing. Even the things that you're being redirected to, you still need to say thank you, because maybe your vibration or that guide or that path you were on is already been learned, enough that part of you is expired. Even when people leave your life, it is expired. You have to be able to appreciate it, because a lot right now, when you're clearing a lot, past is going to come repeat itself, just to see, are you going to guide that person back in? Are you going to guide that vibration back in? Or are you going to welcome those, type of frequencies back in? And even if it's somebody that's in your life that really has done you wrong, don't hold any vibrations against them, and I had to allow myself to be able to, to really allow myself to learn from that. People, when they act the way they act, that's all they're used to, and it has to take them to have that courage to be able to stop out of that, being able to cease that sequence and be able to guide towards something different, guide towards something better. But as we within ourselves, as other people, we use what we have at that time, what we became accustomed to, what we have been so used to. When you have been chosen for that person to ride different, guide different, project, reflect different, you are going to go through the worst or worse, just because the fact is you are chosen to move in a different vibration that will project a spotlight for other people to take notes on what they need to do within their lives. It's not a part of your life that where you have to feel arrogant or conceited or, think that you're above other people. Just see yourself as being blessed, because a lot of people in these state of beings that we are, when you have to really project, not even project, but just being able to self-assess on a lot of different things that is going into your life, where you played a part in your own suffering, where you have probably projected subconsciously and unconsciously towards other people, that toxic vibrations, as well as you welcomed into it. Maybe you didn't love yourself enough, where you were just willing to take any and everything just to be able to be noticed, just to be able to be heard or seen. All those different things are coming into your life where it's showing you a choice of better. And those are the things you have to really truly appreciate in that vibe of peace, and it takes a lot to be able to do that. And a lot of times you have to be able to go through that when you got so much stuff that's coming into your life, got so many different things are coming into your life, and it may feel overwhelming. But if you allow yourself to step back, and just be able to see it from a different point of view, you'll end up getting a bigger picture of what's being seen. Because it's just like a few months ago, or even a few days or a few weeks ago, or even years ago, you wouldn't have been able to have that strength you ever had. You got those spiritual spectacles. It's really showing you, it's like, what are you learning from this situation? Be proud of yourself. Being very selective about the energy you place out. Even if you're good to people, it's not being guaranteed that they're going to be the same way with you. But you still appreciate that situation and you keep moving, and so these are the things, you should be very proud about yourself. Even exactly if you're not exactly where you want to be at, you're molding up something that you never expected. And these are the things that, universe wants you to be very proud of, and when you allowing yourself to show attitude of gratitude towards everything, whether or not it hurt you, it broke you, it put you out of your spiritual element, it gave you peace, or it gave you that emotional vibration of confirmation that you have always been looking for within yourself. Or it's just the fact is, even when there's a war that is always constantly around you, and you finally found that vibration of peace, and you get that emotional vibration, like, it took me a long time to get here. There have been times where, I was wondering why I didn't get accepted by certain people, or why the love that I, was given out, it wasn't reciprocated, or why even when you have placed kindness and love towards people, they went out their way to try to hurt you, block you, or do anything else to you. Those are the things, it's like you're supposed to love all of it. Because that's what creating a person of a new that you never expected you to be able to create. So I hope you were able to resonate with the content and video, y'all. Like, I really missed y'all. It's been a few days, but I have to be able to step back and just take a pause for me, and just be me. So, I really missed y'all. I'm going to go ahead and have a chat today, at usual time. I already placed it out, just being able to let y'all know. And hopefully I'll be able to connect with y'all. I would love to give a post notification shout out to Carl Fouquet. Much love to you. New sub, Divine Storm Portal 888. Brian Dodry and Project Delta, much love to you as well. I leave my contact information in the description box below, as well as my link to my podcast, my Heyokas podcast that I share as well, that comes off of Spotify and other podcast formats. Not formats, but platforms. That's what I meant to say. It's just like leaving that contact information. It's just for, in case you want to share different spiritual experiences with me, or you have questions about your spiritual path of purpose, or there are certain views you want to be able to explain to me, or just share with me that you're not comfortable with expressing with other people on here. So it gives you that one-on-one time with me. Whatever we speak on is confidential, and I try to help out the best way I can. And I hope you have a blessed, safe weekend. Like I said, I really missed y'all. And I hope everybody is well. And you'll see me on my next video. Much love. Peace.